All right, let's get right into it. For anyone over 60, every single meal is a pretty high-stakes choice for your health. So today, we're going to break down the science and show you the 4 foods that are like your heart's greatest protectors and the 4 silent saboteurs that might just be on your plate right now.
And you really have to ask yourself this question seriously, because what a lot of people just don't realize is that some really common everyday food habits can have a shocking and pretty impact on your cardiovascular system.
I mean, get this. Studies are showing that certain daily eating habits can secretly spike your blood pressure by a staggering 25%. Think about that. That is a huge strain on your arteries day in and day out.
And it doesn't even stop there. Oh no. Those same habits can also put cholesterol up by as much as 30%, just quietly clogging your arteries while you go about your day. So what does this all add up to? Well, to put it bluntly, these hidden dietary dangers can literally double your risk of a heart attack. But, and this is the important part, the good news is that knowledge is power. It's time to fight back.
So let's start with the heroes of our story. These are the 4 powerhouse foods, all backed by solid science that can actively defend and strengthen your heart. First up, we've got berries. You gotta think of these as double-duty superfood. They don't just protect your heart, they're also giving your brain a really powerful boost at the exact same time. And the science here is, wow, it's really compelling. See, berries are loaded with these antioxidants called flavonoids that help your blood vessels work better. So what's the payoff? How about a massive 34% lower risk of a heart attack for people eating just 3 servings a week? That is a total game changer.
Our second hero is the avocado. This creamy, delicious fruit is an absolute champion when it comes to managing cholesterol, all thanks to its unique blend of healthy fats. So, here's how avocados work their magic. They lower the bad stuff, that's the LDL cholesterol, and they boost the good stuff, the HDL. What's incredible is that one huge study found that just half an avocado a day was linked to a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. It just shows how one simple addition can have such a profound effect.
Okay, let's move on to our third hero, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale. I want you to think of these as a natural shield for your heart. They specifically target your blood vessels and your blood pressure. And the impact here is something you can really see. A clinical trial found that eating just 1 cup of cooked spinach every day led to an average 7-point drop in systolic blood pressure. A 7-point drop. That's a significant reduction that can drastically lower your risk over the long term. And a final protector, your heart's secret weapon, is oily fish. We're talking salmon, sardines, mackerel, and their secret? It's all about those omega-3 fatty acids, which are absolutely crucial for tamping down inflammation and keeping your heart in top shape.
The science on this is just crystal clear. This quote from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition really sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? A 17% reduction in heart attack risk just from eating fatty fish twice a week. It's one of the simplest and most effective things you can do.
All right, now, we've talked about the good guys, so we have to turn the tables and look at the villains. These are the 4 foods that are silently working against your heart, and often they're hiding in plain sight. First on the hit list, processed meats. Yep, things like bacon, deli meats, and sausages. They're just loaded with sodium and preservatives that really damage your blood vessels. The key here, though, is the swap. Just choose fresh poultry or fish instead.
And what's truly alarming is how little it takes to cause harm. A massive review found that just 50 grams a day, that's about 1 little sausage link, was connected to a shocking 42% higher risk of heart disease. 42%!
Okay, our second saboteur is deep-fried food, and the main culprit here is trans fats. These artificial fats do double damage. They raise your bad cholesterol while at the same time lowering your good cholesterol. It creates this perfect storm for inflammation in your arteries.
And this is not a minor issue. One landmark study found a 28% greater risk of heart disease for folks who ate fried foods more than 4 times a week. It just shows how quickly those comfort foods can become pretty dangerous. Our third villain is refined grains, so think white bread, pastries, that kind of thing. And you can see the risk so clearly on this chart. Choosing refined grains over whole grains is associated with a 27% higher risk of cardiovascular events. It's simply because they've been stripped of all the good stuff, all that protective fiber and nutrients.
And finally, maybe the most surprising villain of them all, sugary breakfast cereals. I know, right? Those colorful boxes look so harmless, but they are a sweet trap that can really wreck your heart health over time.
So here's why they're so bad for you. They cause these massive blood sugar spikes, which drives inflammation. They can even increase triglycerides, that's a type of fat in your blood, by 33%. And the end result of all that, another 27% jump in heart disease risk.
So, we've seen the heroes and we've seen the villains. Ultimately, this all comes down to a really simple but powerful realization. Every single meal is a choice, and you are in control of your heart's future.
And this right here, this is your game plan. It's as simple as swapping the villains for the heroes. Swap out the processed meats for some oily fish. Ditch the sugary cereals for a bowl of berries. Each one of these simple swaps is a powerful step toward protecting your heart.
The science is clear and the choice is yours. Remember, small, consistent changes make all the difference in the world. So what's the one swap you'll make, starting today, to begin building a stronger, healthier heart?